what advice would you give to students, or even more specifically, plant-based culinary entrepreneurs for whatever they want to do? Make a restaurant better, or create a food truck. What's Rip's few words of advice? No pressure.
Well, I think that if you are going down this path and you're at Escoffier because this is something that resonates with you and you have a passion for, then you definitely are going to be kind of riding that wave, that plant-based wave. And it is cresting, and it's about 50 feet tall. And so you could not be in a better place at a better time in history. And, you mentioned it, Kirk, but between, I think, most restaurants realizing that they've got to have some pretty kick-ass plant-based options, because this is the way this world is heading. Whether, if you're entrepreneurial and you want to start a food truck or a restaurant or something like that, or a food delivery business, or, service. Like in Austin here, I have people all the time saying, can you point me to somebody that makes whole food plant-based meals? And there's nobody. So, there's all kinds of gaps and openings right now, but everybody eats. And when you connect all the dots and you realize that in 2022, we've got record levels of obesity, record levels of chronic Western disease, cancer, heart disease, Alzheimer's, and that almost all of these are manifestations of us eating unhealthy American food, the meat, the dairy, the processed refined foods. Let me figure out exactly where I wanted to go with that, because it was good.
It's opportunity. There's opportunity out there.
Well, no, and the opportunity, it is nutty. I know. So, but between, what we got going on right now with our health, between what you got going on right now with the fact that, Mother Earth is crying for help, and the greatest thing that we can do to reduce our carbon footprint and reduce carbon emissions is eat a plant-based diet. Sustainability, kindness, right, to all these animals we share the planet with. I really believe that over the next 10 years, this will be we as a country will be plant forward. And I think, Malcolm Gladwell says that the tipping point is when you get like to 10%. And if I'm not mistaken, we're approaching 8% right now of people in America that basically are self-proclaimed vegans, plant-based eaters. So this is happening, and it's happening fast. And, look for the opportunities, because they should be everywhere. Hospitals, if they're intelligent, will be doing stuff with their menu planning. Like I said, restaurant, food trucks, personal, services, athletes that are looking to eat better, are looking to fuel themselves with this kind of high octane fuel. It just goes on and on and on.
Yeah, no, great advice. Really, really appreciate that.
And then the other thing, Kirk, that I completely left out is what I'm doing right now is all these plant-based products that, like I mentioned, most of them right now are unhealthy. So, for example, we're looking for people to help us with product development, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I would imagine that all these startup food companies are looking for people to help them with product development, and how can they make this, lasagna that meets these standards? How can they make this waffle mix or this soup, right? So all kinds of opportunities.